I have been asked many, many times why this project was as successful as it was. And I still don't know the answer to the question. But there was an energy that was created, that this structure in itself created. That boardwalk represents it's a fabric, and in its fabric are the threads of this community, the spirit.
You've seen the kids down there jumping off that thing.
Yeah.
I was one of them in 1928, maybe? Yeah. Oh, sure. We did the same thing.
What's going on here? This is 230 feet of section that floated away. It's still intact, it's still solid, but it floated away in the storm/fall. They found it, Brian was in here somewhere, went and found these pieces. The town, I believe, went out, cut them into chunks, and they've been here at the Harbor Masters ever since. What is happening today is just a bunch of the Key Club kids. Brian and his wife Katie are in there somewhere. So today they're cataloging all of the existing planks because there was a pretty good clamor for people that would like to get their planks back. They really just want to have the pieces. Now this was the 2002 redecking, so they added the middle timber. And the deck was changed to this South American hardwood called Ipe. It's very hard, very heavy, doesn't float all that well from the original 1992 deck. So it's been decked twice since '92.
There. We then had logging into our spreadsheets, and we were able to find so far 35 owners. And then once we had those, we had them in a spreadsheet, and we were able to match those along with our 2001 spreadsheet, so we could see how they were in numerical order. That's when if there was a bad rubbing, you couldn't really see what was constricted onto the plank, we were able to match them up that way. If people could email boardwalk@sandwichmass.org with your information of the plank and an email address, I can look through the spreadsheets and see where the plank is, and then we can reunite you with it.
Well, just the obvious that it's a work in progress. Everything is going well, and we hope to find most of the people in the 455, and then we'll see how the next 1,500 goes. It'll be a challenge, but it'll be a good challenge. Well worth it.
Well, it's a sad day because we're watching the first phase of taking apart the boardwalk from 1992. But it's also a happy time because we're seeing people reunited with memories, and that's the reason the Friends of Sandwich Boardwalk got involved, is because we wanted to do exactly this, and with Melissa's leadership, we were able to do it. We don't know what else there remains to be done, but we'll certainly help out in any way we can, because the looks on people's faces just made the day.
Yeah, so this one was one of the good ones also that you can see very well. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, yes, well, Peter and I started here in 1974, and by the time this happened, we had 2 sons, and we've been a big part of the community, I think, for all these years, even though after a while we got old and
Yep.
we would go to Florida for 6 months and all that kind of stuff. But he did a lot for the town, and he's passed. So this does mean a lot to
Wow.
me. It really does. Thank you.
This one was based on this poem that my father wrote,
Wow.
A Bridge Between. It's a word, a laugh, a tear, a way back when, a helping hand now and then, an attentive ear to youth's hopes and fear, a father's yes to a child's request, a mother's prayer about some minor scare, a lighted candle on a birthday cake, a joke, a smile, all these could make a bridge between. And that was written by my father in 1967 on my birthday. And that's become a family poem, but it always goes back to the bridge.
My son's down, and they jump off the thing all the time. And they jumped off it the day before, got washed away in the storm. So then when they made these available, to have them engraved, we said, oh, we have to do that. So we did. Wow. And we were thrilled that we got it back. Now we'll have to let them find out if we get something. We're keeping it.
We're keeping it. It'll go in the will.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.